Hey y'all, I just got back. Y'all have to excuse my hair. We just got back from the lake. We went to Hyco Lake with the boys and met up with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, Josh and Stephanie, and their daughter Emily and her boyfriend Cade. So we're just getting back in. I got back in from Texas the other day, but I was a little sleepy because, 23 hours and more without sleep. I was fried, y'all. But I wanted to take y'all around to let y'all see the garden and the flowers and everything. They have just exploded. Check out these microgreens. So they are at their full height, basically. So you can see how big they get. They did awesome. And I had right many of them, more so in some than others. Even the ones at the bottom. When I was gone, they were stretching towards the light. So my mom, when we got back in, she turned them around so they could stretch back this way. But they're ready to eat, y'all. So we'll probably chow down on some of those tonight. While we were gone, we got tons of rain. You can tell from my bucket there. And I'll use that to water some garden stuff later. My orange mint has just shot up like crazy. Some of the zinnias that I planted over here are starting to come up. Here is my yarrow in full bloom. And then these were the balloon flowers I was telling you about. So this is how they get their name. See how it kind of balloons out? That one's a little bit bigger. And then they have these gorgeous purple flowers that pop out once they open up. Ain't they beautiful? And my lavender has done well. It has exploded over there on that end. My lilies have popped and kind of done their thing. I got some tiny sunflowers over here on this end that's just now starting to open up. I'll take you over here. So my nasturtiums are coming up really good. This is my variegated one. And those have kind of done their thing. We've got some zinnias popping out. I don't know what color they're going to be just yet. And my black-eyed Susies look like they're trying to start to bloom. So it won't be long on them. Watermelon, my volunteer watermelon's doing good. And I think I said they were irises on my last tour, but they're actually got gladiolas, and they're getting ready to flower. So everything is just kind of really popped while I was gone. I want to walk y'all over this way. My zinnias over here are starting to bloom. Look at that, y'all. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. They all got the buds on them. But look how tall they grew while I was gone. Now, these are plain ketchup. And I planted these at the same time, but I don't know why these are so much shorter than these. But they'll be popping in the next few days. My hollyhock is coming up more. And the two sunflowers I planted over here, they're coming up real good. And speaking about sunflowers, my volunteer sunflower has come up. Look at there. Ain't she pretties? Love it. I'll walk out here to the garden and show y'all what's been going on down here. So my celery is starting to bolt. If you can see the tiny little flowers on that one. So I don't think I'm going to get much more harvest off of these. So I'm probably going to nip the tops off and give them to the chickens and harvest up what I can. This might be supposed to be a frost hardy crop, so I might try to do this one again in the fall and see if it does a little bit better. I mean, it didn't do too bad, but I'm going to try it later in the fall time. And then my peppers are coming up pretty good. They're starting to get right big. There's one right there. And then my okra, hold on, I gotta get over here. I can't see what I'm doing. This one has done really well. Finally, these two on the end, the second time I planted, they're coming up. And my peppers on this end are doing really great. Even the ones that the rabbit ate off of, the leaves are coming back. These peppers over here are starting to flower. So I might be getting something off of them. That one's flowered over there, if you can tell. So I got my sunflower volunteer planted in this bed. And this bed is just not doing all that great. And we'll probably discuss about this bed later on in another vlog. But right now I'm just kind of, it's got the kajari melon still on the side there. A few things are trying to pop up. Definitely. So my tomato plants, these are my pineapple, cherry, and they're getting tomatoes on them. Basically what it does, it kind of balloons up, and then these fall to the ground, and that's when you know they're ready. So I'm excited. I've never had this before, so I'm excited to try it out. And go down here. These are some of the Romas. I got some tomatoes on there. And I've got some tomatoes on these. These are the, I think these were the Isis candy. Ground cherry. And look, this one's split. So it must have been like that. From the flower, must have been 2 or 3 flowers together. But yeah, here's my classic beef steak tomato. Look how big that thing is. So they're starting to get there. Here's another classic beef steak. I got 2 on this end. So I'm excited. I love tomatoes, y'all. Waiting for them good old tomato sandwiches. Here's some more ground cherry tomatoes. It's got a bunch on there. One right there, one right there. A couple back through there. Now these Roma tomatoes up here, they have went wild. I need to get on trying to trellis these, even though these are the indeterminate. I mean the determinate, sorry, the determinate, which they grow a certain height and fruit all at once and they're done. They have went wild, and I decided not to prune these since they are determinate. So I'm just going to kind of let them do their thing and see where they go. Potatoes are kind of yellowing a little bit. We've had a lot of rain though while I was gone. So you have to worry. And these 2 at the end, look at them. They are really, and then here's some sunflowers, the volunteer sunflowers. I've got cucumbers right there. That one's done really well. These 2 on the end are not looking so great though. I don't know what's up with them. And then I've got the kajari melons. I planted that one again because it didn't come up, so we got one right there. Those are kind of yellowing, and I'm not quite sure why. And these beans, these green beans I did, are kind of yellowing. So I'm having some issues, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this broccoli and the cabbage. It would have probably been better to do those in the fall. And my peas, they've just about done had it, so I got to pull those and get what's on them off. And I'll probably get these. I don't know why I've got some yellowing on some stuff. Just have to play it by ear and see how things go. Up here, my straight neck squash has went ballistic. It's done gotten really tall, and you can see some blooms. So I'd say in about another week or so, I should be having some squash come in. My flowers are coming up. Some more green beans is coming up. My zinnias down here are coming up. And these are bolting. So pretty much my, oh wow, look at those. They got real tall. They're pretty much done what they have done. They done their thing. And I noticed the taller they get green. They don't stay pink. So they just, the garden just really took off. We got a lot of rain. I think I've already said that. Looking over here on the in-ground garden, a lot of my sunflowers are coming up. My zinnias are coming up. Some more tomato plants are coming up. I don't know how good y'all are seeing this. I've got some, I think it was butternut squash over on this end. They're doing well. And my watermelon and all that. Everything's coming up really nicely, especially these. These are the pumpkins. Check them out. And those pumpkins have done really well. So overall, not too bad, not too shabby. And God watered my garden. He took care of it. I was kind of worried to ask my son Chance to water it because he had so much other stuff he had to tend to while he was here. And so he didn't do too bad. I've got some flops and I've got some uplifting things. So I'll probably later in the week do like a short video of our Hyco Lake Day and a little downtime clip that I made. And then I'm hoping maybe by Friday I can get my Texas trip up and loaded so you guys can see how much fun we had. But y'all have a great day, and until next time, we'll talk to you soon.